pretty rough first 3 quarters, but how proud are you of the bunch of the fight that you showed in the fourth quarter to get back in it and then win it in overtime?
Yeah, I was really proud of the guys. The way, you know, the first half was a very anxious half, you know, for all of us. I think as we settled into the second half, you saw a spirit of fight, a grittiness about the group that carried us into the fourth quarter and to overtime. And I think we all saw the commitment to the defensive end really towards the end of the third quarter, into the fourth quarter, and then obviously into overtime.
James, would you please describe your emotions? I think we all had problems reading your emotions when you were on the sideline.
I was just fighting for these guys. They were fighting for each other. We were fighting for each other out there. I'm just really proud of them. Those 15 guys bonded tonight. They fought together. I was proud of our bench, both on the court and what they did off the court, supporting us. It was an emotional game for all of us. We were fighting. These guys have been trying to get a win here, you know, recently. I'm just happy for them. They earned this victory tonight.
You said you wouldn't know what it would be like until it's over. Your first time on the bench as a head coach. What was it like?
It's exhausting. It really is. It's exhausting. I have a much deeper appreciation for what head coaches do. The amount of mental stress as well as physical stress, the amount of decisions you have to make, the management of the game. But you know, the emotion was the moment, the fight, sticking with the guys. They really pulled us through tonight.
JB, you said that there would be no turnaround if you didn't get better defensively. The first time in 15 games that you've held somebody under 100 points, do you feel like you made some strides as far as defensively, especially down the stretch?
I think we made some strides tonight. Obviously, we have to get better. There's some areas we're going to clean up. You know, we'll look at the film, but I was proud of their effort. In a short period, in a short turnaround like this, we asked them to defend, to bring effort, and they showed that in the second half. They showed a willingness to compete, to cover for each other, to be aggressive, and just to grit it out. So overall, I was much more pleased there in the second half defensively.
What was the most significant adjustment that was made prior to the game or in game defensively that paid dividends?
Just overall defensively, there was a little edge to get into the ball handler, to get up on the screens, to get through screens. I thought in the first half, we were a little bit too loose defensively. I think part of that was just the anxiousness of the moment. But as we got into the game, we felt the game. I just thought we got more competitive. We got into their space a little bit more. We got over screens cleaner. We challenged shots at the rim. And that's what we challenged them to do over the last 24 hours. And I think they responded there in the fourth quarter and overtime.
What was the dressing room like after the win? Did they give you the game ball? Did they throw you up and down in the air? Or?
We shared a nice moment together. We shared a nice moment together. I'm just proud of them. They wanted this win so bad. Not necessarily for me. This was about the team. The team needed to fill this win. The group as a whole needed to fill this win. We needed something to build off of, and I think we felt that emotion in that room. So there's not a satisfaction. There was an excitement, but not a satisfaction.
Coach, throughout the game, the bench seemed to be really into it. They were on their feet, especially late in the game. Do you feel like this win kind of lit that competitive fire that Rob and Alex were talking about that they wanted to see in this team yesterday?
I think so. We challenged the 1 through 15, whether they were on the court, whether they were off the court, just to participate. This is a group effort. This is a group effort that we're in, and we're an extension of each other. 1 through 15 and all of us in this organization. And, I think we saw that the bench was a reflection of that tonight.
How long do you savor a win like this?
Sorry, can you say it again?
How long do you savor a win like this, or will it be forgotten by the time you walk out the door?
I think as coaches, we're always trying to look how to improve the team, what's coming up next. That's our focus right now. You know, I think our staff and myself, we're already looking at ways to get better from this game. You know, film teaches us a lot, and we'll learn from tonight. We'll get better. We'll actually have a decent practice tomorrow. A lot of tonight was learning each other, learning on the fly. Tomorrow we'll actually get to settle in, get some play calls, and shore up our defense a little more. So I'm looking forward to more of the practice tomorrow than anything.
JB, we didn't know you were a whistler along the sidelines. You used that to get guys' attention. How did you feel with your management, making substitutions, adjustments, things like that during the heat of the moment?
It was a little stressful, really. You know, there's a lot to manage. There's a lot to look at. But you know, I have to learn. I have to settle in. I have to grow into that. I have to learn the pace of a game, what to look at, how to talk to an official. Those are all things I have to learn, and that's just going to come on the fly. There's no practice for that. It's just going to come over time.
James, what did you see as the hallmark of Tobias' performance tonight? And obviously he and Channing had a difficult day today. How emotional was Tobias, and what did you see as the hallmark of his performance?
I saw an aggressive player from the start. He really helped us early. He carried us through the game, and it's to his credit. He had a rough, emotional day, as any of us would, and for him to step up in this moment after being on a plane and to come into this environment wanting to win, he embraced the moment, and I'm proud of his effort tonight.
Okay, thank you.